Hello traders, and welcome to the Market Open Preview. Another great trading week ahead. This is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Welcome traders to another Monday, May 19th, 2014, educational videos, and we bring to you the Market Open Preview every day before the London Open. Great to see you traders, and let's get started. If you would, please give me a minute to introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'll be your moderator through these educational video series. And it's great to be with you. Just a little quick background about myself. I have been trading since 2006, and in 2008, I retired from the fire rescue department in the great state of Florida. 9 days later, I got on the Big Bird, took a vacation to Thailand, and traders, I have not left. I'm still here. Traders, I retired to Thailand in 2008 and went full-time in the Forex markets, and it has been a wonderful journey. This is not a job, this is an adventure. Absolutely. And what a great adventure it's been. I have to say, traders, if you love what you do, it just pays off, and you don't mind spending the hours, the time, the energy, and the effort to get your accomplishments met. All right. Traders, it is a Monday, and let's get started. Let's get to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. If you must be aware of the risks and willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, if you are trading your expense money for the month or the week, please sit back and rethink that, and maybe you need to go to a demo account where you're not trading live money. And don't start trading live money until you can do it financially, comfortably in the Forex markets. All right, traders, let's move along. Let's take a look at some news. Oh, news events, none today. No news events today, traders. So just real quick, let's go over a couple of things. We'll go over some of the indices, electronic trading, and we'll tell you what's going on at this point. We have the S&P 500 futures is up 0.02%. NASDAQ futures is up 0.05%. Dow 30 is up 0.27%. DAX is down negative 0.28%. FTSE is up 0.22%. Nikkei is down negative 0.21%, and the dollar index is down 0.06%. 3 hours before the London Open, that is the electronic trading that has been happening over the weekend and early into Asia, showing the Nikkei is down. All right, traders, let's move to some currency pairs. Not a lot to talk about today. This is not going to be a long video today. Had to really dig deep to find some things to talk about and some currency pairs to look at, but one of my favorites is the Euro Aussie. This is the daily chart. As you can see, traders, this has been sitting at this 200 exponential moving average for quite some days now, and it's now below it. It's took out the previous low, so we'll have to see what's going. And today's candle is a blue candle. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but this looks sideways price action to me, and we'll have to just take a look. Take a look at your MACD is below the zero line, and your Williams percent indicator is showing a slight niche to the upside. So this is going to be interesting to watch as we go on through the week. All right, let's head over to the Euro Aussie 1 hour chart. This is the 1 hour chart. We're below the 200 exponential moving average. That is the green line on my chart, and that's at 1.4705, so basically 4,700. And again, sideways, really not a lot that's impressive. However, if you take a look at that dip that we took that nice dip, and then we ended up in the inactive zone again, and basically look at these Bollinger Bands. Absolutely an ouch there, and you don't want to do anything until those Bollinger Bands opened up. However, the pair on the 1 hour chart is very bearish and below the 200 exponential moving average. I would see if we can get this to move up and those Bollinger Bands to open, and then take this to the short side. Take a look at your Williams percent indicator. It is above the negative 20 line, and we'd like to see that turn to the downside. And that's what's going on the 1 hour chart on the Euro Aussie. Not much really hard looking today. I looked at a lot of charts trying to find some pairs to talk about, and it was difficult. Okay, this is the 15-minute chart. Again, I put this trend line in here, and I'm saying let's get a close below the 200 exponential moving average and below the trend line, and we can take this short. The problem is, look at your lower Bollinger Band. It's pointing up, and I need that to go flat before I'm willing to take that. Again, your MACD is above the zero line, which is really not the indicator you want to be looking at. You really want to be looking at this Williams percent indicator, and that's up, and we want to see that make a turn to the downside. And it's been hovering in that area on the Williams percent indicator for quite some time. So again, to be honest, this is really in a sideways market. We want to see a push out from one way or another, then a retest of that, and then take it back. Why do we want the retest? We want the retest because that will show that that is now resistance, and we want to sell at resistance. And remember, traders, we always want to buy at support. All right, let's go over to the Euro CAD. It's a new pair I picked out today. It moves about 90 pips in a trading day over a 4-week period. So we'll take a look at that. Nice uptrend before. You can see where I put the trend line, and now take a look at it. Went sideways for quite some time, and now has come down. Now, at the level it's at now on this daily chart, is really the decision-making level, because if you look left of the chart, you can see price action bounced off of this level before. So we'll take a look and see what happens with this. This currency pair is moving about 100 pips a day out of a 4-week range. So not too bad. You know, I've always said I'm always looking for currency pairs that move 85 pips and above in a trading day, and I use a 4-week average. So not a lot to do here on this daily chart. If you're trading the daily chart, it really is not an entry here. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Here's the 1 hour chart. It's sort of sideways for quite some time. I put this squeeze box in here, I'd call it, and basically we're waiting for either to pull back up towards that 200 at 1.4985 and take it down, or if it pops to the upside and we can get it to break down, that's an idea. But I think the best thing to do is let it bounce off these trend lines, retest it, and take it to the downside. Not quite sure what this is going to do on this hourly chart. It's very, very hard. And I have to tell you, the 15-minute chart does not look much better. Let's take a look. This is the EuroCAD 15-minute chart. Yep, again, we have Bollinger Bands that are closed. Traders, what does it say when we have Bollinger Bands closed? Bollinger Bands closed means no volatility. No volatility, no trade. You don't want to be trading when you got Bollinger Bands, basically two faces looking eye to eye into each other. These are curled, they're closed, there's nothing to do here. We want to take this short. We'd like to see this pull back as much as we can to that 200 exponential moving average at 1.4900, and then take this to the downside. That's the only trade I see, but at this point, there's nothing to do. I'm about 2 hours and 45 minutes before the London Open when I'm doing this video. So hopefully at the London Open, we'll get some movement here, and these Bollinger Bands on both these pairs will open up, and we'll get our advantage to enter into a trade. However, traders, remember, there's no news today. There's nothing to put some grip on the tires and get these markets moving. So we have to be careful, as there might be very little volatility today. I always said, traders, if there's one day that I can take off from trading, it would absolutely be on a Monday. Really not a fun day to trade on a Monday. All right, traders, I'd like to thank you for joining me. And on behalf of FXCL Excellence in Trading, enjoy your trading day. Remember, it's a slow day today, traders. Remember, trade safe and trade smart. Thanks, traders, and we'll see you tomorrow before the London Open. Bye-bye.